We are under the light. The show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Striding in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Three and 0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Juan Lagares. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First delivery to him on the way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
1-1. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Ahmed. The throw. He's out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in, Will Myers. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. From the stretch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Like that, he was one of them. 3-0 swing in the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set and the pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Machado is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bumgarner removed to first. Runner back standing. Pham is off at first with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control, or if his control becomes an issue.
Now to the plate, Josh Naylor, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. The 1-1 home.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Padres lead it 2-0. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Myers is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks do get 1 back courtesy of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the D-backs 1. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Zach Davies, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nobody out, runner on first. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2-1 to Juan Lagares.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this has been a long inning already. And I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he as a result. That'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here's Will Myers. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready now, Eduardo Escobar. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Escobar is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And this is popped up near second base. Tatis has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He averaged not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Stephen Vogt. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So striding in, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Vargas, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Tommy Pham.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. Here comes the first pitch. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Now another 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Brian Dozier at the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Padres on top 2-1. Leading off the inning, Madison Bumgarner. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ahmed carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 2-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Naylor. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Josh Naylor.
Now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now Francisco Mejia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The pitcher, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's set. Here it comes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This is skied into short left center. After it is Peralta. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Striding into the box, Will Myers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Friars. Now batting, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fastball well outside. Popped up. Machado is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. Two and 2 now. The pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up. 1-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ground ball left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Brian Dozier. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it's still
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Walker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Here it comes on 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So one run on one hit, one error in the inning, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Digging in once again, Josh Naylor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Josh Naylor.
Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now here it comes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hey.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three-two's our score here in inning number 6. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Merrill Kelly enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Zach Davies will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at bat. Here it comes.
Marte.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 4, Patel Marte.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
This is lifted out to left. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 3-2. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Now in the box, Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 3-2.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here. Ready once again. Eduardo Escobar popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
So striding forward now, Christian Walker, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven Vogt.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and one.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Line drive to center field. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in now for San Diego, Brian Dozier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he pops it up. Here comes Peralta, but this will land untouched.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
In now, Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Francisco Mejia as he lines it out to center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Domingo Leyba will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Domingo Leyba.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Craig Stammen enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. To second now, but he's safe as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Number 4.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tim LeCastro is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Mike Leake will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 8. Mike Leake.
Eric Hosmer is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. The 2-0.
Oh, that's it.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Juan Lagares. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The tag, and he's safe. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Will Myers scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Kirby Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kirby Yates.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the stretch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A runner at first with no outs here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Another 0-2 coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The San Diego Padres came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Craig Stammen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4.